Hey everyone, this is Derry, and this is a little bit of an additional video to the No Regrets series. This doesn't fit into the regrets, it's not a summary and it's not a conclusion. It's just a throwaway question, really, and an own view. This has not come out of the research, this has come out of my own view and my own observations. So just bear with me on this one a moment because there's a missing regret. Now, there's a few. I think everyone has got their own different quirks and their own subtleties around all of this. But what struck me really hard was there was one really obvious regret that didn't come out of this. Now, it's also something that I am super focused on. It's something that's really, really important to me in my life. But it wasn't anywhere near the studies. Now, I love adventure, as you know. Don't worry, it's not that one, right? What was interesting is there was no regret around health, right? Health and fitness. Now, bearing in mind, for most people, that's a big area of life. It's a big area of life which we are neglecting most of the time. And I always see it when people are car crashing lives, business owners, entrepreneurs, high level execs, people who are really busy in their careers. The two areas of life that they're really car crashing is usually relationships and health, right? I thought that would come out as a regret. Now, bearing in mind, these studies, a lot of these studies came from different studies we pulled from around the world, but a lot of them were the death, the regrets of the dying, right? These are people on their deathbeds. Now, bearing in mind, a lot of these will have been dying from an illness or whatever. You'd think that health might be one of the regrets that came through, but it wasn't, and it was nowhere near. Now, this for me, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep looking into this, by the way, because I haven't concluded this one yet. But here's what the only conclusion I can come to is that, and I also have to recognise that I've looked death in the eye a couple of times myself, on Everest and on Denali in particular, right? And I wasn't sitting there going, oh, I wish I'd gone to the gym more. Oh, I wish I'd gone on that diet. I wish I'd lost that weight. I wish I'd made that six-pack body. No, that wasn't flashing through my head either. So now that's interesting. Where does health come into the grand scheme? And also, why don't diets work? Why do people not, why do you not follow through in the health genre? Because this is the big one most people aren't following through on. Now, my conclusion to this, and this is only my conclusion, right? Please feedback below. I'll be very interested to see what people say on this one. Is I don't think health and fitness in its own right is a primary driver for us. It's just an enabler, which means we need to have our purpose really deep in across why we want the health and fitness in the first place. And for me, I don't even use the word health and fitness. I use the word energy. Energy is what I want. I want to look good, yeah, but actually that's not a primary driver for me because that's egoic. I want to feel good. I want to have the energy, and I want to have the energy to do all the other things in life. Now, if we look at the top 6 regrets, not having loving fully, I want to love fully, which means I want to be fully present in that love. I need the energy to be in that love. Not following my own career path means you usually need to be setting up things on the side or working those extra hours. You need the energy to be able to do that, and the mind, the free mind to be able to do that. Not spending more time with your friends and family. Energy, you want to be there, fully present. It's not just being sitting in front of someone. You want to be there and engaged with them. Not spending a life true to yourself, not traveling more. It's all about energy. It's how we feel. I want to be here for as long as possible. My primary driver is here. I really want to go till about 103, and that's not egoic. I just want to make sure I'm here for as long as possible for my children, for my grandchildren, and to live fully whilst I'm here in this beautiful earth that we're in. So, in order for me to do that, I need energy. I need to be healthy. I need to be looking at anti-aging. I need to be dialing myself in a whole different way. Now, that's not for this series. That's actually something I cover in Limitless You, which is a whole high performance side of one of my businesses. Okay, but I just wanted to address this over here right now, and you just go, if we're not really regretting health, do you understand why we probably neglect it? Therefore, if we're truly going to build an epic life and have energy for the life, which health, fitness, vitality, energy is going to be an important part, there's got to be a bigger reason for that part, which I think, for me, my energy is about fueling all areas of my life. Obviously, I need the fitness and energy to fuel the adventure stuff in my life as well. But I don't go and do fitness for the sake of fitness. I don't go on a diet for the sake of going on a diet. I don't go to the gym just for the sake of going to the gym. I have a bigger reason and a bigger meaning around it to empower and to amplify all the other areas of my life. This is why I think it's even more important that we are designing, back to designing life. Because we could easily pile down these regrets, forget health, and die too early and too young, like my father did, right? So it's one of those I wanted to caveat it with, because we could actually do an amazing job here. We've already had some amazing stories come back from some of you, already amplifying, already just doing and getting out there and doing some of this stuff. But equally, we could pile down and just get all of these 6 regrets covered and not actually deal with the health. And we just got to work out why we want that health. We have to design health in. Now, this is all part of the Diamond Life Design Framework, which is the next series, so hang in there, we're coming with that next. But I just wanted to cut that one off at the pass quickly to say, don't neglect health, don't neglect vitality, don't neglect energy. But we've got to understand where it fits in life. We have to design it into life. We have to weave it amongst everything else that we're trying to do. So I hope that makes sense. I'd like you to comment on this below. It's fascinating. Again, I've got no studies to prove this one. I just thought it was the obvious gap, and it was fascinating that it was nowhere near any of the studies. So feedback below. Well, tell me what health means to you, what energy means to you. And then come and join us on the next series in Diamond Life Design, because we'll see how we weave the whole energy, health, vitality, peace amongst all the other areas of life. See you in the next one.